some helipad so I can visit often. Send my dad golfing off with Steve Austin. Stone cold focused, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. It's been a minute now, milking every opportunity. I should get a cow, never seen an obstacle that I couldn't get around. But I'm not from royalty, so I didn't get a crown. These thoughts were written down for those who sit and frown. Complain every day about the blessings they were given. How do you suppose those bros in Africa are living now? Maybe you could see the light if I could shift the clouds. So I'll try, but man, look how time flies. This year came and went like drive-bys. Mama still says she's surprised by my size, but this cat survives, still got my 9 lives. So what you wanna do? Go home, relax for 5 days cause you wanted to. I'd rather be out in Bombay, but I ain't mad at you. I'm not at home to stay, I'm just passing through. There's things I have to do, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. I've been in the office, they asking me where I'm off. I'm thinking that I fell off, it's a bad decision to start off with. If I don't call back, don't be mad at me. Home or family is surely somewhere that I'd rather be. I've been on the road for just too long, hoping that I'll come soon. No, when that'll be, man, who knows? Guarantee I'll have something to show. Most of y'all complacent, none of y'all got patience. I know that for a fact, cause I'm part of that equation. Learned from the school of life, and this is orientation. Nothing could prepare me for what I've recently been facing. Some say that gravity is too strong, but when you love, you really can't do wrong. So I'm sorry I can't move on, but I couldn't leave without this new song. Hey, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home.
When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. Toughening up, we messed up in the middle. Arguing lately, and baby is giving me pain. Like Benjamin Button's a riddle. Oh. Sorry if you can't keep up with me now. How many times I keep bumping around? Oh. Too many times I trip on the line and you huffing and puffing, I'm sitting and crying. But something is changing, truth that I'm finding. We always find out that we both got the right to go. Some fast and others slow. Further along it shows, we still got the plans to go, but we all got a purpose. We all got the right to go, we all got a purpose. When you see me get it, fantasies you keep it, became real when you made me. What I see I get it, no matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get it, fantasies you keep it, became real when you met me. What I see I get it, no matter where I am, next to you is where I always find out that we both got the right to go. We all got a purpose. When you see you get oh, oh, oh. Too many times I trip on the line. Where I see I get low. Further along the dose, still got the plans to be when you see you get too many times I trip on the line. Big game when me let when you see I
They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So we'll always find another way. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So we'll always find. Wait, off in the distance. If you pass Boston, then you missed it. I thank God for this maze, cause here I found my way. I know that song can't say the same thing with reason blaming and people shaming will get you nowhere. Did he just go there? Bitch, I don't care. One time don't mean one time. More time you'll need, that's fine. Cause when you succeed, you'll find you create the wave. You don't need no sign. I seen ace of spades on Labor Day, and trust me, I ain't received no dime. They ask me how can you be so kind. I ask you how can you be so blind. We don't have to be so wild. Why you wanna see the same style and just compare to yo? Something like everything on the radio. Me, I just faded though, because I know I got my music and I know just how to use it. Yes, I know just how to use it. So when your car broke down and you can't get to work, when you spilled juice all up on your favorite shirt, expletives is what you wanna say, but in your mind my music starts to play. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So we'll always find another way. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die, darkness fills the sky. So we'll always find another way. So when your car broke down and you can't get to work, when you spilled juice all up on your favorite shirt, expletives is what you wanna say, but in your mind my music starts to play. Ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die, darkness fills the sky. So we'll always find another way. I wanna rock right now. Another way. They ask me how I know it.
What is good, everybody? I'm just getting my microphone set up. Right, give me 1 second. I'm sorry, my video camera set up. Perfect. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. What is good, Dr. Token? Happy NF Tuesday to you. And to you. And to you. And to you. And to our little friend here. Cut the music out. Always a pleasure to be in the metaverse. Flipping awesome. Here we are. I'm just chilling at the top of the DCL Report HQ. It's a place where I can get some deep thought, can think deeply about all the things that are evolving around in Decentraland. And when I say evolving, folks, things have certainly changed from when I got here. You know, like when I first arrived in Decentraland, I'll have to tell you, things seemed a little bit simpler. There was a handful of people showing up to a drop to claim some Atari shoes, and it was as simple as that, you know? Nowadays, I don't know, things have gotten a lot more complicated. You might have noticed even the DAO seems to be more disputed than ever. I think there's a whole new change in policy that's coming to the DAO very soon. You're going to be seeing the VP amount of thresholds change. You're going to be seeing a lot of things. What it takes to actually vote, different wearables that give you voting power. Things are shifting, and it is a good time for us to come together and celebrate this in the form of Scavenger Hunt. That's right. NF Tuesday, your favorite scavenger hunt in the metaverse. The original, right? Every Tuesday we get together at 7 p.m. here at the Decentraland Report HQ, and which I can say comfortably has also changed significantly. Whoosh. Here we go. We've arrived, folks. If you remember day one, what it looked like, let me give you a little. For those of you who might not have been here so long, I'm going to show you what this original HQ looked like. I know I got a picture in here. Shazam! Here we are. There it is, a 1x1 drop gallery where we would meet for this very event, NF Tuesday. Soon after, we grew, we created partnerships, and we grew our land. We were able to build something completely new. Our community definitely grew. And now, after a long period of building out our automated reward system, we've also reached a new level of our meta flower. And do not get it twisted, we still have much more blossoming to do. That is why we have our preserver here on the side. This preserver that you see tracks how many subscribers we have in the channel and fills. So when we reach 9,999 subscribers on Expand, you'll see an Easter egg appear here in our flower bud. But for now, it is just that. We are still growing, still preserving history here together. Our reporters come together every day, and today's my day on the clock. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope your day has been... It has definitely been a crazy evolve. I mean, we've come a long way. We even have our own report token, our own DAO. People are purchasing ad space and claiming their report token and doing so much now. Our creative economy has really come to a new level. Want to give a special shout out. We had a new subscriber today, or a resubscribe. Let me say, Big Ben, Aloha Mike, I see you. Much love. Appreciate everybody who's supporting the channel. Make sure you go ahead and join on Expand. This is where we give out our report tokens for free. Even if you're not a subscriber and you just opt in for those rewards, you can still claim those report tokens. Folks, I don't know... are there any OGs? Typically, I like to know up front. How many OGs do we have in the house? How many people have been here for at least 3 months? Maybe you know the DCL report. If you've been here for at least 3 months, you might have seen a number, because I'm not the only DCL reporter. We have other reporters here. Special shout out to our entire team. I do see we have some OGs in chat here. Dr. Token, Pink Bambi, Nightmare, what's good? Here we got Pink Bambi. Jumpin' Spider, I've been here 3 months. I would consider you a DCL report OG at that stage. That in Web3 is like a year. What server? I am in DG. I'm going to drop my link right there in chat if anybody wants to join in. Here you can see a little history, some of our NFTs from our history. And of course, our decision room. A lot of decisions have been made in Decentraland recently. Did I hear about UD's big fail today? UD. I'm trying to think about what is UD. Nightmare, refresh me. What is UD? The universal discipline of degeneratehood? Unstoppable. Oh, yes. You know, I did hear unstoppable domains. I did see the post, but I did not get a chance to dig deeper. Shall we dig deeper together just quickly before we get into our scavenger hunt for NF Tuesday? People, this is why ENS might be better. This is what they were talking about. That's right, stoppable domains. Okay, they've become aware of a potential collision. I wasn't sure what collision meant. That's number one. And have decided to stop supporting .coin domains. So Unstoppable Domains has many different domains that they support. Let's see, we're offering .coin domain owners credit of 3x what they paid. So if you paid for that's a 3x come up. If you purchased any .coins, this might be a value proposition for Unstoppable. If you purchase a domain that gets collided with, you could 3x your money. That's a value prop. TLDR from chat right here, Nightmare says, they stopped offering .coin domains, so if you have one, it's useless, and they're offering UD credits. Okay, as a refund. Okay, it's UD credits to buy a new domain. Okay. It's not a 3x into your Bitcoin, folks. Why we're no longer offering .coin. What is a potential collision? Does anyone know? Making it difficult to find. Okay. Okay, so they launched a domain that already existed, apparently. Exactly, another company was already using .coin, but hadn't really marketed it extensively, making it difficult to find. As soon as the collision came into our attention, they stopped selling. You know, this happens. I'll say Not too bad about how they handled it. I mean, they did what they could. I'll say that's a tough one, you know. It could happen to any company, right? I mean, granted, they're making enough money where they should have caught this, but it is a bullish signal on ENS. It is true. It is absolutely, because those collisions can happen when you're looking at things from a blockchain perspective, a distributed, trustless ledger system. I see some people hanging out here at the HQ. Let me see. Where are they at? Oh, I see you. Hello. Ferogus, good to see you. Come on, step on in. Welcome to the DCL Report HQ. It's pretty easy to teleport around. If you didn't know already, you can use our teleportation system. What is good, Ferogus? Good to see you. Waving hello, appreciate that. And I like this chef hat. Oh, mind blown. Well, you know what? Mustafa in the house. Good to see you. Good to see people here. I'm going to get the show on the road, folks. It is NF Tuesday, the day where we get together for that scavenger hunt goodness that teaches you about everything that's going on in DCL and hones your skills in exploration. Lots been going on, so there's a lot to explore. So let me just start by saying special thanks to our sponsors, everybody contributing prizes to our smart contract. So if you don't know, we've set up our own smart contract where through Expand we can automatically en masse distribute to everybody our prizes. So there's a couple ways that you can win prizes. Number one, typically there's a community airdrop. Today's community airdrop is going to be triggered by reaching 99 followers on the DCL Report community page, on the DCL Report Twitter page, which was just recently set up. So in order to win your points on NF Tuesday, it's pretty simple. You're going to be on Expand. I can create these challenge posts. You see this little trophy? I can create challenge posts. So I can come here and say, for instance, follow the DCL Report on Twitter for +1 point. Simple as that. Gonna unpin this post so you'll see it right here at the top. And there you go. You can follow up on that at any point. So for anyone who is late in the match, you still can keep up with the challenges of the day. I'm going to go ahead and reset the leaderboard. So now this is reset. What do you get for winning? Number one, you get a bonus airdrop. And also sometimes the community airdrops don't trigger. So if the community airdrop does not trigger, you still get your airdrop of the day. Secondarily, you get additional report tokens of the week and the honorary NF Tuesday champion role. That's right. Here on Expand, we have different roles, and you can get different bonuses for different roles, different report token bonuses. So I believe the last week's was Nightmare. That's right. Nightmare got his NF Tuesday champ role, and that gives him an additional 200 report tokens for the week. So you get a lot of prizes, and it's all trustless through the blockchain. Don't you love that? It's not, you don't have to worry about a bot scraping your ETH address from a Twitter post here, folks. We keep you safe and we do things in a really fun way. So strap your seatbelts on. Things are about to get spicy here. 100% spicy, because there's a lot of heat coming from Decentraland right now. You can see Nightmare coming correct. Homie Juan Kenobi stepping in. I'm already going to start awarding them points. You see, and on the leaderboard they go. Homie Juan Kenobi, Nightmare, congratulations. It's as simple as that, folks, but don't think it's going to be easy, because if you're not up to date with the latest going on in Decentraland, trust me, this is going to be a challenge. Before we go any further, are there any soccer lovers in chat right now? Okay, this is a great point. I have yet to be able to announce this. There has been much discussion, and in last week's test, what we determined was the best thing to do is to have the rewards be specifically from the DCL report page. So Twitter rewards are going to happen specifically from the DCL report page. Why? Basically because the way the system's set up in the background, we can only set up one Twitter account to the community page for those rewards. At least where things are right now. We have a roadblock which prevents us from doing it with more than one at a time. So for now, let me make this a tweet. Update to Twitter rewards. Due to technical limits, we can only effectively deliver from one Twitter page for retweets, likes, mentions, hashtags. We will use or and when I'll just say keep notice and set alarms for two All right, this is important. Notice. Important notice. All right, so Nightmare made a great point here. So we recently added a new feature to the DCL report community page. I'm going to show you right here. So now we can award report tokens to you every week based on your support on Twitter as well. So basically you can see here all the different points that are going this week. And as you can see, we can only connect one Twitter right now. So for that matter, we're going to have it be on the DCL report so people don't think it's, again, just supporting me. I think we're all about having a decentralized news network. So decentralized we shall. Here we are, and you can see the different rewards that you get for each one. Now we can also add how many Twitter account requirements. So number one, how many followers do you need? I would say you need 99 followers. How many people do they need to be following? I would say 99. I would say how many tweets? I would say 25. I might change these. Account age and days, let's say 31. You gotta have it for 1 month. Boom. All right, this is very cool. You can't see because my head's in the way, but there you go. Now you can see. I can set different limits. Bot prevention, folks. Listen, tell me that's not cool. So now, basically, you can earn, as long as you have at least 99 followers, you're following at least 99 people. Does anyone have any disputes with these thresholds? Tweets, 25 tweets. Should we make this higher? What do you think, Nightmare? Should we make the number of tweets higher? Right now it's set to 25. Account age and days, 31. So anytime at all that you use the hashtag on Earth, or any hashtag, for instance, like if we do hashtag DCL report, or I say the DCL report, let's say. Or if we made that maybe for this month, DCL Metaverse Music Festival 22. So right now, that's, I think, what's the main hashtag that we're trying to... DCL Metaverse Music Festival 22. I believe that's the main one we're trying to use, or that's the one that DCL is using. So let's help them, folks. Every time that you use the hashtag DCL, if you're in the community, you're opted in for rewards, and make sure, this is very important. I'm going to show you right here. To get these rewards for Twitter, you do have to verify your, let me show you. You do have to verify your, like, which Twitter this is coming from, right? So right here, this is what you're going to see on your page. You would have to have joined, and if you already opted in, you'll click here, and you'll see you're already opted in on MetaMask, but you might have to opt in on Twitter as well. So you won't see this here, you'll see it empty. So you'll click Connect Now, and that will open up to connect and verify your Twitter, etc. And that's the way. And then when you get your prizes, so each week you will have those rewards delivered to your wallet, and you'll be able to see in your wallet the differentiation, which ones you got through expand interaction and which one you got through Twitter. So boom, there you see on this test account, it is working. I was able to get 158. Yo, that is so sick. People who, I don't know who else is doing this right now at this level with this kind of like, it's refreshing. You can come here. What's up, Pepe God? Look at this. Twitter rewards are in full flex mode, Pepe God. Full flex mode on the Twitter rewards. Look at this. Discord rewards coming soon. So in other words, we are distributing our report token for people who are opted in for rewards and joined on our expand channel. That's the #1 way. Secondarily, now you can earn report tokens by supporting our DCL report page on Twitter. And then soon, you'll also be able to earn those by being in our Discord. It's very easy. In order to claim your tokens, you have to just make sure you're on the right wallet, like this, right? You can go ahead and click request. And the reason why we make these blockchain transactions is to prevent bots from farming tokens. Booyah. It really, really does make all the difference. All the top level companies are now doing this now. And for the record, I'm now seeing them do this. This is becoming like, it's the only way to disincentivize farmers and bots and to prevent that, really. It makes it, how do you say, financially impossible and not worthwhile. So the way to connect your Twitter is to go directly on the DCL report community page, and right here under opt-in for rewards is where you're gonna do that. So you're gonna click opt-in for rewards. Exactly. Thank you, Nightmare. Has anyone else noticed that Matic has been super slow? Like high gas fees on Polygon these days. Super high gas fees. I just sped up the transaction. Nightmare, exactly. I mean, it just makes it take a, it's been kind of annoying. Okay. So now that I've made that request, come here. And you can see I get a little notification when people request their tokens. And there you go. I can simply approve. And all those tokens are distributed. And I can also reject them, as you can see. So if I see somebody who's clearly a bot, or people who are farming, or I find, you know, we can always block, reject people. It's all to say protecting the community and making sure that these tokens get into the right hand. Let's see. Right now, a little update here. We have 290 report token holders. You'll see the majority, this is our main account, but we have a pretty even distribution amongst our holders. I mean, it's not to say we can't go further. Oh, wow, look at that. And there's a lot of people with small amount. These are like the on-earth badge holders. These are like our newest holders, just now getting tokens on Expand. 290. Little update there. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, Polygon, you're being so annoying. That's exactly what it is. Well, I know exactly something else that we could do. We could let those... I just wanted to make sure that those got to y'all now, because I am going to be doing something shortly. Okay. So I think these went through. It's just... Okay, these went out. It just hasn't refreshed. All right. Making a note. Just taking a picture here. Folks, we are the builders of this. This isn't something that just simply started or that we took from somebody else. We literally built this, folks. So there you go, Vinny Piazza. Sometimes things break, right, Vinny? Like, a lot of people, I want to say thank you for everybody's feedback. This is not something that literally, it didn't exist. There is nothing that, there's nothing here like this that existed. So I'm super excited, like super proud of the team. Expand would not be possible without the team at Expand. I think we have enough people. I mean, we got 9 people here. What do you say we get started with some NF Tuesday challenges? Does anyone not know about NF Tuesday, not know the rules? If people already know, I can skip through all that. All right. Let's see. We do have competitors. For those just arriving, there is already a first challenge. Looks like people are ready to go. And if you need any help, if you have any questions on how to play, please do not hesitate to let me know. I'm going to go at it real fast now. I hope you're ready. All right. First challenge here. Let me hear what you're cooking in Decentraland. Oh, there it is. Let me hear what you're cooking in Decentraland. That is the first challenge right there. And when you see those little orange outlines, that's how you know it is a challenge post, folks. Without further ado, whilst you go pursue that, I'm going to go ahead and give you the opportunity to purchase something extra special here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. How about... which one? I think I'm going to go with the Golf Craft. I've been saving these here for the right moment. I think this is the right moment. Golf Craft. Is one of my favorite games in Decentraland. Limited edition wearable with a KOE tag on it. $4.99. Report. There you go. That's right. There is a KOE tag on. There is a KOE tag on this, which is for me amazing. Literally, I'm not just saying it's my. I think it's my favorite game in Decentraland. I could go on and tell you. I could spend the rest of this stream telling you why. Exactly. It is on the back of it. It looks absolutely stunning. It's perfect because that way when people are playing golf, they get those little tags. Also, Tobix on it. So this is the beauty. If you've been in the community for a while now, at least 2 weeks, because you get 50 report tokens a week. If you've been here at least 2 weeks, boom. If you've been in Decentraland 2 weeks, now you have an opportunity to purchase your own. Like, this is the sort of bridge that we want to bring people on through into the Decentraland experience. And we know that the DCL report team has all the tools to make sure everybody's rewarded for being here. Fairly to say that, because it's not equally. Not all of you are going to get NF Tuesday prizes today. I will say, I don't think so. I'm not sure. We haven't hit. We're at 98. Oh my gosh, we're one follow away from our community airdrop threshold. One more follow, and I will be doing a mass airdrop on Expand. Make sure that you've claimed any prizes on Expand, because if you don't claim your NFT airdrop, then you can't get the next one. The tokens themselves, the report tokens, you can get those week after week. You can claim those whenever you feel like you want to. You don't have to claim those right away. With the airdrops, being that they're non-fungible, right? And they can't stack up over time. They're, kind of limited, right? We want to make sure the people who are there present, claiming them, are the people getting them. It's not just people sitting around making a bunch of accounts, stacking these up, and then, that's just not how we envision it. What's good? Ferogus looking at those first steps quite closely. Ferogus, you got this. Look at this. If you need, this is also a point to, like, when people arrive into Decentraland, we want these to be the vision of their first journey, and this is them getting to know us so that we can help them get to know the community of creators and amazing people who build and make Decentraland what it is. And here at the end of our path, we have a little message here where each step in the metaverse tells a story. Little PS, spacebar plus W equals leap. So there you go, Ferogus. a skill to practice indeed for the metaverse. Nightmare says, Kev, any plans for ideas for using Twitch channel points for report tokens or something like that? That is definitely part of the roadmap. Next on our list is the Discord, but the idea is this is going to be across all channels. We're talking Twitch, Instagram. It's going to go across all channels. We are going to truly show people what it means to have a decentralized ecosystem that distributes tokens in a fair and trustless manner to create a meaningful use case, i.e. decentralized news. People, sometimes they look at the DCL report and they say, we can make our own content. We don't need the DCL report to make content. And what I say to those people is the DCL report doesn't just make content. Our reporters are all voted on and approved by our DAO. We have a decentralized autonomous organization, which the holders of our report token are able to vote on or off different reporters based on whether or not they're properly representing the community, even manage things like revenue distribution, like the fact that we recently approved 10% to be of our revenues to go to the DCL report, the DCL DAO. So we're paying back our grants. So you don't have that simply by making content for the community. This is a platform that is a decentralized news network that can be a voice and a platform for people in the community who also are just entering. So maybe they just entered and they don't have the means to have their content captured. They don't have the capital to invest in those things. They can be a part of the DCL report community, earn report tokens, and request coverage or purchase ad space or purchase billboard space in the metaverse. So you can't do that on Fox News. If you're not happy with a reporter, you're going to have to deal with the company and maybe boycott the company to get them to do anything about removing that person. Here, at least the community has a say on how their story is told. And I appreciate Faraga's being here with us. I have to say that is a spectacular shirt. The chef himself. Let's go on to our next challenge. Let's see what people found here for question number 1. I'm curious. Oh, there it is. Indeed. There you go. Cooking it up at Exodus. Okay, here we got some. Oh my gosh. Jumpin' Spider. That's who Faragas is. Jumpin' Spider. With those cookie cutter pets. I respect that. Well done, Dr. Togan over here at Exodus. Madamus over here cooking up the meats. Madamus has quality taste. I'm wondering, Madamus, what kind of meats are you cooking up right now? What kind of meats are you cooking up? What do they sound like when they sizzle? Because right now, you can actually hear the food sizzle in Decentraland. Thanks to Wilderness P2E. That's right, Wilderness P2E has now released a bake to earn experience. That's right, an ASMR cooking experience in Decentraland. Negative 2590. I think so. Negative 2590. Here we go. What is good, UMAC? Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate everybody tuning in, being here. I have to say, and I'm not gonna go long on this because it kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm gonna say right now. But I love building. I love covering things happening in Decentraland. I like focusing on. I don't really enjoy doing DAO proposals, and I especially don't enjoy the political part. I don't enjoy having to go out and ask people for VP and for voting and supporting DAO proposals. I don't like debating opinions in DAO proposals. Everyone sees things in different ways. There's no one right way. There's many ways to climb a mountain, folks. So the first week we did a lot of outreach and we let people know. But at this point, I've been just letting people decide as they wish in the DAO. If we don't get approved for our current DAO proposal, that's okay, folks. We will adjust. We'll look at the feedback and we'll adjust accordingly. And we'll try again. but I don't want to spend every stream talking about this or, you know, making that the core of the conversation. The same way I didn't want to make rewards and giveaways the core of the conversation. I want to make the core of our conversation what is happening in Decentraland, what's the latest and greatest. I want to talk about ASMR cooking, okay? So that's what we're going to do. And I appreciate everybody who supported. And please know that I appreciate everybody voting yes. I appreciate everybody providing their feedback. Sometimes we don't agree. Even though people voting no, I appreciate you voting. I personally wish if you saw adjustments needed, that rather than vote no, that you wouldn't have voted. You would have just given your feedback and say, go edit this and then I'll vote. That's how I do it. I say treat others the way you want to be treated. Whoa, homie Juan Kenobi. But yeah, that's basically my approach. Is if I feel like people need to adjust something, I only reserve voting no for projects that I'm like, this is like gonna get passed and I don't think it should. Then I will vote no on it. Or I feel like it's something that's like really for a point. But like people voting no on the DCL report DAO proposal, it's just maybe because they didn't realize they had other options. I personally think that where we are right now, we're not even past the threshold. We're just at 2.3 mil. I think we're still have a majority of the votes, but just barely. I think it's pretty even in terms of voting power. We do have a majority of the voters, so I appreciate that. Majority of people here are standing with us, nearly 3 times, more than double the amount of people supporting this. We do have a majority of the voting power, but we do need to reach 8 million VP for this to be passed. I'm not going to take this down out of respect of the people here who voted yes. We're halfway through. We'll also get to keep all the... the last time when I removed it, I actually kind of regret removing it because we lost the feedback that was on that when I deleted it. So I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to keep the feedback and we'll be able to go back and adjust accordingly. But folks, soon we will get approved for this. What's the downside of the delay right now? We have our operational costs completely cut. Everything right now is getting paid pretty much out of pocket. And we're kind of at a minimal. Reporters don't have what they need to be supported. We don't have a video editor right now editing and posting content. So we are sort of in our bare bones right now until we get our next DAO proposal approved. But I am being patient, being grateful, and I'm being here and doing what we do in DCL, right? Like, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. We can be impatient, but we can also trust the process. Right now, I'm going to vote in favor of trusting the process. Oh, you hear that? You hear that? Listen closely. There it is. That sizzle. Do you hear that? We're cooking it up. Alright, folks. We're gonna grind our wheat. Oh, I don't have any wheat. Need some wheat. Alright, I'm gonna pick some wheat here. Volume up all the way right now, folks. I'm gonna grind some wheat up. Grind your wheat. What? Press E. Okay. Okay. Grinding the wheat here. F. F. Okay. I got my wheat here. ASMR experience here. Got our wheat. I think, let's see. I think I might need some water. I think I'll make some bread. Stand back and throw some fireballs into it, okay? Need some fireballs. I'm gonna throw some fireballs into this shit. How do I throw fireballs? Forgot how to throw fireballs. I forgot fireballs. Oh! Whoa. Yo, Wilderness PDE is wild, though. I love the music. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, Wilderness PDE. Homie Juan Kenobi knows what's good. Wow. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's right. Click the... Okay, you just click your mouse to heat it up. Okay, so we got our wheat. How do I make the dough? Alright, folks. Back to it. Oh, messed up. Alright, you gotta be careful, folks. Cooking in the metaverse. Okay, I gotta fill the bucket with water from the lake. Okay, got my weight. Pick up my bucket now. Won't let me pick up the bucket. I think I might have already picked up a bucket. I just like standing near the stove, to be honest. Okay, I might need to refresh real quick. Okay, there we go. Got my bucket. I'm gonna refresh. It's not happy with my bucket right now. ASMR cooking experience for those just tuning in. Make sure to tip your waiter. Folks, I've been through a whirlwind in the last 2 weeks. Can't even tell you. Can't even talk about it. But sometimes I'm like, am I gonna even be able to stream today? But then I love streaming, and I love being here with y'all, even if it's just a small amount of time, twice a week, and it's a small, same group of people. It's not about how many people are on your journey. It's about where you're going, and I love where we're going, folks. We have a good time here, exploring and preserving the history of the metaverse. Hey, Dr. Token, you honor me. Much love. Alright. Apparently, these buckets belong to Thor, and I'm not worthy. These are made from Thor's hammer, and doesn't seem like my magic has reached that ability yet. But I do like being able to throw the fireballs in the furnace. That's fire. Literally. Very dope. Let's just stand near the oven and Do you have filled up buckets in your inventory backpack? How do I check my okay, there it is. Oh, I do. I do. Okay. UMAC for the win. Oh. UMAC for the win. Thank you, UMAC. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Now I got the dough. Alright, folks. I'm going to open a bakery. Here we go. Thank you, UMAC. There we go. DCL. We can now cook in DCL. And actually, this is something I've always kind of thought about. I always felt like we've explored a lot, but we have yet to explore taste and food in DCL yet. Alright. So for those of you patient enough to follow me through this process, we have turned our oven on with our fireballs. We've grinded our wheat. We've gotten our bucket. We've filled it with water, so we combined the wheat with the water, and we made dough. Now we're putting up. You put some dough in the oven. Now you can put some more before. So, all right, putting all my dough in the oven. All right. What do I do now? How do I get it out the oven? Win Smelloverse. That's so true. Where's my bread? Oh, baking starts in one. Okay, folks. Checking. Keeping an eye on my food here. Don't stare into the fire, Kev. Do not stare into the fire. You better not stand on. That's right. I should not. I really should not. That would be animal cruelty. I should not stand on these with my lucky chicken. But they might. It would smell delicious. Let me tell you. You hear that? Cooking in the metaverse. Let's go. All right, baking is about to start. We're about to get baked in 20 seconds, folks. Are you ready? Dr. Token, Kevin Fried Chicken. Actually, you know what? That is a KFC I will endorse. That is a KFC I will endorse. Y'all, this is just making me hungry now. Bread will be ready in 29 minutes. All right. Looks like our bread's got some time here. UMAC, do you know if we have to stay here on scene when for this to, like, if I leave here, will it, like, oh my gosh. You know what? Pink Bambi, order some chicken. I need some buffalo chicken right now. This whole bacon in the metaverse thing can't even. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me guess. Is Buffalo Wild Wings possibly? This is actually like fun. I enjoy making some bread here. I feel like really at peace here making my bread. There's also East Coast wings. There's also, let's see what they call. I ain't regular. Okay. Okay. What's the one with the green box? Wings? It's called Wings. Nightmare, if you're another DJ Khaled's another wing. Is that Wings? Another Wingstop. That's it. Wingstop. That's right. Wingstop. That's it. Is it Wingstop? Bambi, I need some hot wings. Oh. Bro, I'm like how Rose be with the lemon peppers. That's how I be with the metaverse. That's how Rose be with them lemon peppers. Oh. No, he literally has another. That's hilarious. Wow. DJ Khaled's another wing. Oh my gosh. That's first of all, amazing branding. I love her. I love that brand. I would totally buy another wing. Another wing. They thought we was going to stop. Another wing. Oh my gosh. The Mogul Bourbon Barbecue. Pink Bambi, I need DJ Khaled's wings. Please. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I think Pink Bambi knows I need some wings. No, I need that. I need that. Oh my gosh. Oh. They didn't believe in me. God did. One wing is never enough. That's true. That's true. They loaded in San Antonio. Oh, we got some LA. Folks, I'm going to be in LA next week. I'm going to be in LA next week. Who's going to be in LA next week? If you're going to be in LA next week, let's link up. As of next Friday, I will be in LA for Dead Zone LA, folks. That's right. If you are a clone, if you were a Jadu, or if you were a Dead Fellas, you were able to get access to this event. It's going to be wild. Dead Fellas global NFT ecosystem. They're going to be throwing down one hell of a Halloween party. Pink Bambi and I were like, if we're going to do something, let's do it right. So we're headed to LA, folks. Halloween in LA with none other. It's going to be at Skylight Row in downtown LA. There are going to be custom performers bring the lore of Dead Fellas to life. There's going to be Once Through the Maze. Guests will enter a multi-sensory experience with DJs, immersive theater, live art, gallery art, food and beverages. It's going to be wild. Yeah, right? Skylight Row. Emo Night is going to be DJing. This is going to be wild, right? Let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna be driving. I'm gonna be Ubering. I'm gonna be in the area. Why you say careful parking there if you drive? Why? Because you're gonna get robbed. Nightmare. Or is it just sketchy? I want to know why. What should I be on the lookout? Alright, that's all I can play before I get banned. Broken into and stolen. Yep. Well, yes. I will be riding on... I'm pretty sure I'll be getting a rental because I'm going to be visiting there. So even if it got broken into... But it's good to know. I won't leave anything in the car. I mean, that's for sure. I've been to LA plenty to know. Folks, never leave anything in your car. I used to live in Boston one time. Oh my gosh. One time I lived in Boston and we had just got back from a gig, you know, exhausted. We were like so tired we didn't take all of our gear out of the car. Woke up in the morning, back window smashed, everything stolen. Let's go, Boston. Stand up. Boston, let's go. Where's my Boston fan at? UMac, do you know if this... Oh, how many wings? I just want to respond to this. UMac, you asked me how many wings can you eat. I can definitely do 15 on a normal day if I'm going to go like winging. I could definitely house 15 wings like right now. Hands down. Hands down. I would go for listen, should I go for a 99 wing challenge, folks? Should I do a 99 wing challenge? How many people am I allowed to have with me though? Maybe if I can choose 3 people, 99 wing challenge. Let's go. 99 wing 24-hour stream. Oh, or how about just however long it takes me to eat 99 wings. However long it takes me to eat 99 wings. I think that's a fair deal, right? If it takes me 24 hours, it takes me 24 hours. I like that. You know what? I rather than do like, I know I can stay up for 24 hours, but like now the question is like, what can I accomplish in 24 hours? Staying up for 24 hours is one thing. What can I accomplish in 24 hours? That can I eat 99 wings in 24 hours? Another one after every wing. I can fully agree to this. Listen, let's go. I'm gonna make a little post right here. If I get 99 retweets on this post. No, that's too much. Because I actually want to do this challenge. Let's see. If I get... How about this? Let's just poll it. Let's just poll it. The following challenge. 99... What do we call it? We called it the 99 wing 24-hour stream. Whichever I finish first. 24 hours or 99 wings. Let's say 9 flavors. You pick the flavors. Oh my gosh, you pick the flavors, folks. You pick the freaking flavors. All right, let's see. I'm going to let this one roll for... We'll announce the results of this next NF Tuesday. Spicy! I can handle the spice. I'll sign the freaking waiver. Let's see. Comment below which wing spot we should order from. And I gotta add a little chicken emojis here. Yes. No. Simple. Super spicy. Blazing. I will do the blazing. But it has to be 9 different flavors. So it can be all 99 blazing. It can be like, you know, I guess at that sense, 99. It would be 10 of them would be blazing. 10 of them, they could, like, I will tell you, Nightmare, I guarantee you there is not one near me because I live in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina, for now. Oh my gosh, I don't want to spoil all the news. I don't want to spoil news. I can't spoil news because that loses the excitement. Means when I announce it, you guys already know about it. But I will say, I'm going to be doing something before the end of the year that I've never done in my life. And that is going to be the biggest life change for me to date. I'm no longer going to be in North Carolina. Maybe that's also why I'm going to LA for Halloween. I don't know. You didn't hear nothing. Our bread's still going to take a little bit of time, folks. Here's your next challenge for NF Tuesday. Name a headliner for this year's Metaverse Music Festival. Who's the headliner, folks? Oh, I think I messed that up. Hold on. I gotta redo that. I didn't make it a challenge post. Metaverse Music Festival coming up. Hey, Sunnyvale kid. You know what? Every time I go to LA, I have such a good time. All my fellow Berkeley alumni, I went to Berkeley College of Music in Boston, so everybody goes from Berkeley to LA, and I just wasn't one of those people. I started a digital health company while in college, while studying music. If y'all care to see, we just launched this. Doesn't show you much right here. At least not with much context. But this is the company. So I started this company in college, and that's why I moved to North Carolina, because I work in healthcare facilities. Boom, there's your boy. I ain't capping. I've been running a digital health company. Been working as an entrepreneur, as a startup founder for 8 years now. And now, we're headed to our next stop in our journey. I really want some wings. Let me just make sure. I'm going to text Pig Bambi. Wings. Because I gotta get, this is an important thing right here. I wonder if Decentraland has info on their Twitter. Oh, it was on, look at this, Billboard. Oh my gosh. Billboard showing some love to Decentraland. Hey. Much love, Sunnyvale. You know what? I appreciate that, and I can't wait to be there. Every time I go there, I feel like I'm not, like, and I mean this, like, and just like you said, it fit in the LA scene. People say everyone has their opinion. Everywhere's different, folks. If you come here, live in North Carolina, maybe you wouldn't like it here. Maybe you would like it here. Everyone's different. Maybe you like Austin. But for me, every time I go to LA, I feel like I don't have to reserve who I am, and I feel like I don't stand out, and I feel like I'm in a place where I'm in a resonant frequency with the community around me. People complain about a lot of different things, but I don't know. No place is perfect. Every place has everything if you look close enough. So I'm not expecting perfection. I'm just expecting to continue to feel the special way I feel when I go there. I know Pink Bambi agrees. We can't wait for it. Sunnyvale Kid, if you're there, then let's link up at the Dead Fellas party. Otherwise, we can also link up next month at the Metaverse Music Festival. Soulja Boy, Dylan Francis, Ozzy Osbourne. Are you kidding me? Ozzy Osbourne coming through. No doubt there's going to be countless other performers there. It's no doubt going to be a serious shutdown event. I'm going to read through this Billboard article myself a little later. 100 plus artists across all genres. That is amazing. Free for all to attend. Presented by Kraken. Shout out. This is amazing. For people who also have, who are fans of accessibility like myself, for people who are in wheelchairs, who have disabilities, have PTSD, there's a range of disabilities that prevent people from going to community events, that going IRL events, going to festivals like this. These people can now participate in a globally shared passion for music and dancing, and I love it. I think it's totally opening up amazing possibilities. It's a brilliant thing to see. I can't wait for. This is what we all look forward to every year in this music festival. We really do. Dr. Token, were you able to get? Okay, I see you got that. Okay, yeah, I deleted one of the posts, so maybe it was the old post. Spotty Wi-Fi. You know what? Spotty Wi-Fi will be a headliner. That's so freaking true. That is actually almost should be double points. Spotty Wi-Fi will be points on that. Well done. Ozzy Osbourne, that's going to be major. I think that's another thing. I whether or not Ozzy would feel comfortable playing a festival or be able to, I think something like Metaverse Music Festival allows us to experience artists who might also not be able to perform live at concert arenas, This is definitely the time to get friends into Decentraland, folks. Even though there's a good chance, just as much as there's a chance we'll get it passed, there's a good chance we won't get our proposal passed for our DCL DAO grant. It doesn't mean that we're not still on our mission, that we're not still using the resources that we have available to us to bring the next 100,000 creative spirits into Decentraland. We are using everything that we can. And when I say creative spirit, it doesn't mean you have to be a developer. It doesn't mean you have to be a graphic designer. You can be creative in many ways. You can be a creative person in building communities. We want to bring in the next 100,000 builders. And the DCL report is a perfect place to give people that initial perspective. So if people want to discover what DCL is all about, what's going on in Decentraland, the DCL report is an easy way for people to find expert opinions, expert leadership, whether from myself or any other DCL reporters who you vote on via your report token. So we have literally built a bridge. There are many ways to enter the metaverse, but we've built a bridge that we believe is very well put together and is a great safe home for people to discover Web3. We hope that you'll invite them here so that they can discover what is possible. And if they can't set up their own Web3 wallet, if they don't have the computer specs, they can still tune into our live streams and join us here and ask us questions and ask us to take them places and show them all that's happening in Decentraland, including what we'll be showing for our upcoming Metaverse Music Festival. So we have some headliners. I do want to give a special loving shout out and take the time to support our Filipino community. That's right. Shout out to Kyle, who is currently asking for 3,000 USD. Usually I don't do these on NF Tuesdays, but he asked me today and I wanted to take the time to support. So I read through this. Kyle's going to be attending and speaking and representing Decentraland at a conference, and I'm all in support of empowering anyone who's going to conferences and wants to represent Decentraland. Look, Decentraland Foundation doesn't send many of their own people to these conferences. It is the people like you and I who go to these conferences who represent Decentraland, and we want those people to be represented in high fashion. We don't want them showing up in low. We want them to show up and representing us in the top way possible. So I will support this. I'm going to go ahead and comment on this and say, in support and looking forward to seeing the content and hearing about the success you have in sharing Decentraland with the Filipino community and empowering their creativity. Cheers. Voting an absolutely yes on this. And encouraging anyone out there, these smaller grants are easier to pass. They don't require a certain threshold, just a majority vote. So without further ado, here you go. You can even help and contribute to other projects. If you see a project that is doing amazing things like PDE Wilderness, if you love what they're doing and you say, hey, I want to support them, I want to make an awesome demo video of their project, you can literally go into the DAO and request funding from the DAO to create content for other projects. There are other people who have approved doing this, and literally recently someone got approved for doing this for the DCL report. That's right, shout out to Cinetica Studios. Cinetica Studio applied for a grant to create a new intro reel using high-level CGI animation for the DCL report. So literally, I mean, you can imagine something like, let's see, something like, imagine an intro for the DCL report that is like introducing people to the metaverse, but in the form of something like this Rick and Morty's intro. So what if we had an intro to the DCL report that was like this Rick and Morty? And I told this to the Cinetica Studios team. They loved it. They wanted to help us make it. We have the funds, and it was going to take time for our thing to go through. So they created a DAO proposal of their own. We're going to create a whole CGI animated intro. Jerry. Thanks to Cinetica Studios, they were approved for this DAO proposal right here. And it was passed. It was passed. And special shout out. And I'm just excited to know that we're going to have something like this. And it's just another level that we're, even if we can't do the big things, like the $240,000 DAO proposal, we're going to, even if that doesn't get, we're still moving forward. If we don't get approved for the 240K, I'm going to tell you right now, we are going to apply for 120K. We're going to draw back our goals. Maybe we won't be able to have a strategy that reaches for 100,000 people. But we can still fund things on a smaller scale. Maybe what we can do is make this a case study to find out what kind of return we can get through these kinds of marketing efforts. So, people, this is a learning process, and we're going to keep growing. But within the next 2 months, we are already scheduled. We are already working on a storyboard for this. We're already working on that. So in the next 2 months, that's what I hear is the time is going to take to make this, folks. 2 months it's going to take. So in the next 2 months, we're going to make this intro that I can't wait to show you all. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be like a news and intro reel. It's going to be amazing. I'm absolutely thrilled. Hey, Dr. Token. Let's go. It's going to feature all of our reporters who are on our team. It's going to feature a hidden Easter egg which since, you know, like this is our community, usually people don't come back and don't tell other people this and spoil the surprise, but we are partnering with Jadu, folks. If you don't know Jadu AR, we are working with Jadu AR, and we are jetpack holders. We are at the highest tier of the community right now based on that, and we are able to submit DAO proposals for their community as well. So we are going to be working with them to create a web series about the Decentraland report. That's right, we're going to be creating a web series, a fictional version of the DCL report. What you're seeing right now, fictional, right? What you're seeing right now is going to be the non-fictional experience of the DCL report. And because y'all are here with us this early, I'm letting you in on this. We are working with Jadu to create the fictional version of the DCL report that is going to feature the Jadu Ava, designed in collaboration with Michael Bay, the man behind Transformers movie. We are literally, and they have their own DAO, which we've already gotten the endorsement and the approval from the founder of Jadu, Assad himself, that he is all about this plan to create this. And there are a series of grant opportunities that you can see that we can apply for. So we can apply for, we're going to start by using this intro not only for the DCL report and to continue to grow that, but also as a example for what we're going to be. Life of Assad. We're going to be using that also as an example in our proposal for a $15,000 grant from Jadu to create the first pilot episode for our TV series or web series, which we will then pitch to networks like Netflix. We're going to use that pilot. We might end up having to use the $15,000 to create like a demo pilot to then fund a bigger pilot. Because I don't, to be honest, I've never pitched something to a network. I've written stories. I love writing. I have a script. But this is next level, folks. If you're here right now and you're hearing about this, you're truly on Earth. You are truly part of the behind the scenes experience of what's happening creatively on my side right now. And Dr. Token, know that we are going to be anything that we have in mind. And I want to give y'all the background on this. So this is going to be huge. So would y'all want to hear this sort of synopsis for what this is going to be all about? Without any spoilers, I'm willing to give you a little background on this because I have already introduced some of the information. So Jadu, these Avas exist from the birth of the universe. They literally, at the Big Bang, these beings were the first AI beings to exist in the cosmos. They go further back. They are the primal energies. You'll see these energies that are within them. They are truly the primal. Let me show you what these things. These are the primal energies of the metaverse, of the universe. Excuse me. We as humans have not been able to contact them. We have not been able to, and they've kept their distance. But look how epic this thing looks. But now that we humans have entered the metaverse, it's changed everything. Time and space is a funny thing. Through quantum computing, using the metaverse, beings are able to travel through time and space and access our dimension. They are already accessing. This is something that I've already uncovered in my investigation. This is my fiction hat coming on. In my investigation as a DCL reporter, I've been investigating this, and behind the scenes, you've been seeing the bots. Well, it's deeper than that, folks. It's not just the bots. Amongst them are beings from they're trying to take control of the metaverse. They're farming our assets. And before you know it, they're going to hold the majority of this network. They're using this to cross into our dimension, and they seek to impact climate change, to eradicate the human species and take over our planet. Who you're seeing right here is the hero of the story. His name is Centauri. And this is, as you can imagine, the queen of the quote-unquote evil faction. Look how beautiful these look. There are other characters in the story. But the idea here is that we have now recruited, and as you might see in our DCL Report Twitter page, we've recruited our Jadu friends, Centurion, to be a DCL reporter. He's managing our social channels, so when you see posts on the DCL Report channels, that's not me, that is Centurion. And Centurion is really focused on, as I said, capturing the history, spreading the message that we need to be mindful of these bots that are coming through on the other side. He's trying to protect and share that message, but also he's trying to enable us because he realizes that it's ultimately out of his power. The powers that be, they're too strong. The only way that we can prevent the eradication of the human species is going to be through preventing climate change, folks. It's not going to be by battling in the metaverse. It's going to be by battling right here on Earth. It is true, because in the metaverse, those forces are contained. For the most part, those forces are contained. We don't want them to get powerful, but we can hold them back. However, they are capable of getting into the real world. Fortunately, the Jadu Avas are as well. That's why they are singularly powerful enough to help us conquer this. The Jadu Avas are particularly special. They are AR enabled, so which means we're going to be able to, this is not fictional content aside, these Jadu Avas are AR enabled, so we will literally be able to create content through the phone with these Avas in the real world. So we're going to start creating content about the metaverse and Web3 on the DCL Report that is merging into this physical space, because a lot of the metaverse is becoming physical. But are we just going to have DCL reporter like myself? No, we're going to have Jadu Ava AR characters as our reporters, which is going to be major. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing is a sort of like series, a Twitter series, a sort of video series where the Jadu Ava is going to guide me to places where, like, it's like cleanup projects. Like, you go to a beach and it's dirty, you go there, you know, the Jadu Ava shows you, you know, is like going to be actively guiding us, as well as in the news, as well as guiding us in the real world on like how to prevent climate change, right? And how to combat climate change. And that is going to be, of course, through cleaning places up, doing things like that. So you're getting the big picture here. I want to give it to y'all because, you know, the people who come to this stream and come to my stream matter a lot to me, and I want to keep you up to date with all the exciting developments. We definitely need Elon Musk on this series. I think I agree completely. Like I said, there's a reason why I'm going to LA, and it's definitely not just for a Halloween party, folks. shout out to everybody on Earth who knew from day one what we were all about. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it at that. Shout out to all the on Earth badge holders. You already know. You already know. I'm going to go ahead actually and count up these points right now. I just got a text message saying wings are here. Wings. All right, let's count up these points. Wonder if anybody... Oh, wait, I got my bread. My bread is ready. Oh, no. Oh, no. How do I get rid of... How do I empty my backpack? Oh. And I can't bake anything else because I can't pick up the bread. So I think you have to trade with someone. How do I trade? Oh, okay. Liz, trade me, please. Well, note to self, y'all. Make sure you collect your bread before you get more dough. She has to accept. She looks AFK. Oh. Let's see. Maybe Patradamus will? Oh, I can do this. Okay. I can put this in the wizard's chest. Alrighty. My inventory doesn't have enough space. Alright. Let's go. 2 of my bread's burnt, but I got 4. I like a little crispy bread. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, let's see who our winners are. Number 1. I think we got our winners here. Jumpin' Spider, Vinny Piazza. You're in the number 1 spot. Since this is a tie, I'm gonna give all 3 people with 3 points. Jumpin' Spider, Vinny Piazza, and Dr. Token. All 3 are going to get the additional roll for this week. I'm going to airdrop, let's see, did we hit 99? Did we hit 99? We hit 99. Let's go. Let's go. Simple as that. Let's go. Double 9s, folks. Double 9s in chat right now. You got to check out my 9 wings. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Listen, people, are y'all ready? Who's really down for a wing challenge? Because if y'all are really down, like, do we do this on Thursday? Like, I'm ready. Do we do this tonight? I think I need it because I need 24 hours, you know, like, I'm going to need to rest and we're going to have to do this right. I gotta see what flavor options we got here. All right, mass airdrop, and let me just say I have 9 meta moment. I have 9 different meta moment emotes that are a part of this pool of prizes right here. All right, there you go. So now, Vinny, make sure you go and claim your prize. Everyone who got first place, claim your prize. Jumpin' Spider, Dr. Token, so I can send you an extra prize. So you get 2 chances at that meta moment. Penny Piazza. Let's see. Piazza, Jumpin' Spider, Dr. All right. So, I take the belt from the great and honorable Nightmare. Nightmare, I relinquish you. Da, 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 da. Dr. Token, I bestow upon thee an F Tuesday champ. Vinny Piazza, I bestow upon you an F Tuesday champ. Who was the third one? Jumpin' Spider. An F Tuesday champ. Imagine, think about everything that we do here. All the prizes that get sent out, all the automation that's happening right here, all the different roles based on NFT. So if you get an NFT, you get a new role. I don't have to add, like, we literally, from what we've built here, are saving, like, I can't even tell you, entire lifetimes of hours of tedious and menial. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm so excited to be at this stage. Oh, and somebody grabbed the NFT here. I'm also going to throw another one here. Oh, I'm going to get ready for the Metaverse Music Festival with the Rainbow Lips. That's right. Juicy Pride, baby. I'm also going to do this one for 99. That is a discounted rate. Dr. Token, I will wait until... I'm sorry to hear that. Dr. Token, I will wait until tomorrow to do the next one, and I have it noted here. So you'll definitely get that next one. Dr. Token, what's your address again? What's your poly address? Oh, you don't have to use your poly address in the expand post. Jump in Spider. I'll be able to automatically airdrop you that. It's just poly's taking so long. So yeah, jump in Spider. All you have to do is claim your prize that you got on your wallet. So if you go to settings, you go to wallet, and you go to NFT airdrops, you claim that. And, you know, sometime in the next 24 hours, by the way, Dr. Token, poly's taking forever, but I just sent you one Matic to that wallet. So even if you did want to wait, you got that coming your way. Exactly. Dropping addies is so 2021, I will tell you. Listen, we dug ourselves out of that hole. We're not going back. All right, y'all. I will definitely be seeing you on Thursday. Lots of stuff happening nonstop in the metaverse, so you know you'll catch me there whenever there's something exciting happening. And if not me, you'll find another DCL reporter there as well. I'm going to stay creative. I'm going to keep building as I expect you to as well. Let's stay linked, and you know where to catch me, y'all. See you in the metaverse. Deuces.